What's up, guys? This is Kephas. Welcome to Northrend, everybody, and more specifically, Sholazar Basin. So, when I came here, I found myself in a very unique situation because of the brain freeze. I can't think of what I was trying to say. The leveling squish thing. My brain stopped working. Yeah. So scaling. That's what I'm trying to think of. Forgive me. What a wonderful intro. So the leveling scaling gave me an interesting choice when I got here. I could pretty much go to any zone I wanted, and I was thinking about where I wanted to start out, and I didn't want to just do what you would normally do and just start out in boring tundra or Howling Fjord, even though, you know, I kind of like Howling Fjord. It's not my favorite zone to level in anyways. I thought maybe we would go out of order for a little bit and see how that goes. So we'll start off with Sholazar Basin, and why I picked this one in particular is because we currently have an interesting event going on. Blizzard was kind enough to give everybody an incentive to stay the crap home and play some video games, play some World of Warcraft, because we have the Winds of Wisdom happening, which gives you an 100% increase to experience. Oh, what's up, Mr. Snake? So we've got that going on, giving us a ton more of experience, which is really cool and exciting to actually get to experience and have that kind of recorded for history's sake. But it's also kind of sad because it also means that this is going to make the series go a little bit faster, because look at that experience. So what's really interesting is right now we started off with full rested experience, right? Plus we have the Winds of Wisdom, which is another 100%. We also have full heirlooms, which is like 55% for me because I have one of the rings. And then we also have the 25% increase to being in PvP mode. So we are getting right now an amazing amount of experience, and we're going to probably level up incredibly fast. So I don't actually know how long we will even be in Northrend, because as you can see, just by going around and gathering up some herbs to make a little bit extra money, I'm getting a ton of experience just from that alone. And I don't even know, like, Northrend herbalism. I don't really care right now. But we are already, just got like 10% experience just from gathering herbs. So leveling right now, if you are someone who has a bunch of characters that you want to level up, now would be the time to get on that. And like, honestly, I don't even know. Yeah, like, the experience is crazy. I don't even know if we're even going to have to go to any other zones, but we will have to wait and see. So it's kind of what's up right now. I'm really excited about it, though. I'm excited to actually get to come in and experience this a little bit. I thought about waiting, you know, like maybe wait and do more afterwards, but, you know, quite frankly, if we finish this series, we'll just start another one. It's all good. We've got WoW Classic leveling, we got this leveling, we got so much going on the channel right now, and I'm having a blast playing games and sharing the experience with you guys, and I really do appreciate it, because I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, and it really means a lot, you guys. I'm glad that people enjoy the videos, and I've just been having a lot of fun playing all these different games. It's crazy right now because, like, you would think that with this WoW thing going on that I would just be doing nothing but playing WoW, and I do hop on every now and then to get some characters leveled up. You know, I've been leveling up some other characters on top of this one, obviously. I'm always leveling up characters, is what I love to do. But I have been pulled in so many different directions when it comes to, you know, just different games I've been playing. I'm still playing a lot of Pokemon Sword, both for YouTube and also on my own account. Just getting my teams built, breeding some high-level Pokemon. Been doing that. Hopping into this to level up some characters with the Winds of Wisdom, and then of course playing WoW Classic, getting characters leveled up there for YouTube and off of YouTube to try to get some future guides together. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing with my wife. We're both really into that game right now. She plays the crap out of it, and she's not even like a traditional gamer, you know, like it's just a game that she's so into that we're actually going to get her a Switch so that she can play. So that's always exciting, and the fact that she likes the game so much makes me want to play it even more. It is a really good game. So that's going on, and then I'm kind of thinking about dipping my toes back into Final Fantasy 14 again. That's a good game, so I like that MMO quite a lot. And then of course, on top of all of that, I'm still playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on Fridays for YouTube. So I have got my hands full with all these games, and I even have a backlog of games to play. So I I have no reason to leave my house for like the next 10 years. And I'm perfectly okay with that. So I have all kinds of games to play, and it's just like it's cool, and it's also sad at the same time, because like sometimes I like to binge a game and like just really focus on one game. At the same time, I like having a bunch of games that I want to play. It's exciting. It gives me things to look forward to, and you know, it's one of those things. Like when it comes to me with a lot of games, like I have to strike while the iron is hot. Like that's something I've learned, especially with WoW, especially nowadays. It used to be I played WoW nothing but WoW. Nowadays, you know, it's kind of half and half. Sometimes I want to play, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to do nothing but play WoW, and then it'll slowly like I don't want to play WoW at all. Like I go through phases like that now. I go through that with a lot of games. Like Minecraft is another example where I'm like, oh, I can't get enough of Minecraft, and then like I'll be like, I don't want to touch Minecraft at all. But like it's just a funny thing I go through. I go through those kinds of phases. But like it's interesting with a game like Animal Crossing. It's a game that I play a little bit differently now. Obviously, like at first, it's something that was like I mean, when you're first starting out, you want to play it constantly, but then you'll like, you know, I've kind of done everything I need to do today. I'll come back later and do it later, you know, kind of thing. So like you log in every day, but not as long, but it's still fun to log in and like just say hi to everybody, get all the stuff that you need, and you know, make as much money as you can in a short amount of time. Because like in that game, there are certain we figured out like there are certain times of day when it's most efficient to make money. Like a month ago, it was at night, because like when the game first came out, because there was a butterfly that you could catch at nighttime that you made a lot of money selling. Now it seems like that butterfly is gone for a little while, and so now you want to log in during the day because all the like the good bugs are during the day. So like and that's kind of cool. Like it's a cool game. Like it's just, and it fits perfectly for me because I have so many games that I want to play that like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna log into Animal Crossing for an hour or so, do what I want to do, and then I'm gonna switch to something else for the day, which is cool. Like it's crazy. Oh, and I didn't even mention the fact that I still play Overwatch every day too. Like my schedule is like busy like other people's schedules, except it all involves playing a video game, which is really funny. Like I'm just, I guess, a gamer addict. I don't know. But it's fun though. It's exciting. I like. What can I say? I like it. So yeah, and man, like I have a lot of work to do with WoW Classic still. Like it's crazy. I mean, frankly, I obviously, if I was exclusively playing that game, I'd probably get a lot further along. But I'd also probably melt my brain, and so I don't want to do that, obviously. And I don't want to miss out. You know, it's a big thing. Like the thing that's changed with me and WoW over the years is like now that WoW Classic is back, like I love it as much as I did then. The difference is I have a different mindset now. Like back then I was looking for something like WoW, and it was like something new that just encompassed, you know, it kind of eclipsed every other game that I was playing or was interested in, even like Zelda, which is kind of a big deal because I love Zelda games. In Mario as well. Like all the games that I love, I just didn't really care about for a while because World of Warcraft was just so amazing to me. Like I considered it to be my favorite game. Oh, there she. I was like, where did she go? But now it's still one of my favorite games. I still like playing it, but I don't want to miss out on other games like I did back then. Which is something I think I've mentioned that many times before. You know, so that's. You know, that's why, you know, I've kind of shifted a little bit. And that's why, you know, you've probably noticed that, well, you know, the channel has shifted a little bit from being just an exclusively WoW channel to maybe showcasing some more games, which is what my intentions always were. But, you know, I still like WoW and I still like making WoW guides. So, like, that's not going to go away. But I do like to share my experience with other games as well. That's kind of like, that's what I really enjoy doing. It's like what I truly love to do. So, you know, that's kind of the deal, and especially like with all this world stuff going on right now, and like the way YouTube is handling things, like, you know, it's kind of encouraging me to do that even more right now. So, so yeah, it's crazy, but this quest has gone very easily for me, which I usually, like, I almost messed it up because I always lose track of that escort girl. But I wasn't even paying attention really, and that quest was not too big a deal at all. Which is a big difference from WoW Retail to WoW Classic, because escort quests in WoW Classic, for whatever reason, are very anxiety-inducing. So I didn't even really need to kill this guy. I think he's part of a quest. So I don't know why I aggroed him, but it's okay. But I'm there's a lot of the cool things coming out for WoW in the future, probably this year. Well, one thing this year. I don't know how long the other one will take, but Shadowlands is hopefully coming to alpha. If that happens, you're going to see some, and I get in, obviously, you'll see some Shadowlands alpha stuff as soon as I'm able to do that, unless they have like some weird NDA. But I had a lot of fun doing the beta stuff for BFA, checking out all the zones. I enjoyed making those videos. It was kind of fun just to get in and experiment and just see some of the things early and just kind of like give a sneak peek and give my thoughts on things. Even though BFA didn't turn out as well as I was hoping it would, it's still fun to get into the beta and check out stuff. So what we need that engagement ring. Now we're going to be doing a lot of killing of things here, so I'll worry about the engagement ring later. But is there an ore there? Hang on. So yeah, so I definitely plan on getting into the alpha. I'm excited about Shadowlands. I always get excited for every new WoW expansion. It's always a fun time, even if the expansion slowly, dissolves, or devolves in terms of excitement and what, the hope for it will be. But, I'm excited to experience it nonetheless. So I'm really excited for Shadowlands and for the alpha and just for that whole the next chapter in WoW to happen, because this one I'm definitely ready for it to close. So let's see what we're doing. Do I have the gun yet? Nope, not yet. So there's that, and then there are rumors, and I don't know if it's, I think it's still a rumor. There are rumors that they're going to be making the Burning Crusade Classic next. I don't know if it's true. Man, there's a lot of rumors that I really hope are true. That's one of them, and then the Mario Collection for the Switch is the other one. I want both of those things to be true more than anything right now, for sure. That's just like, holy crap. I would definitely, obviously, like, if TBC comes out, I will probably not play a lot of Classic anymore, because I like TBC more. I like that I could be a Horde Paladin. And then, of course, if Wrath ever comes back out, that's pretty much it for me. I'm going there. It would be weird to have so many different versions of WoW to play. And that's the thing, though. It's I think of it in some ways. It's hard to. I guess it's not a one-to-one comparison, but I love Breath of the Wild, but it doesn't stop me from going back and playing Ocarina of Time. And progress in both of those games. Maybe not at the same time, but definitely, I mean, just because there's a new version doesn't always mean the old version isn't fun. Sometimes it does. It just depends on the game and what you like about it. But I definitely would absolutely play TBC. I'd make guides for it. I'd do macros, all that stuff for any version of WoW. Heck, even post Wrath, I'd probably play again. I don't know if I'd play them to the same degree of excitement, but I would definitely play them. So here's this quest. Sometimes you get lucky and you get the engagement ring off of one of these guys, but that would be nice. But it's all right, because again, this is so we were just in the Grand not long ago. It's kind of funny because we go from the Grand to this, which is not something that you could do before. So we've gone from that game, the original Nagrand to Wrath's version of Nagrand, because it's kind of the same idea. There's a lot of green. It's more of a forest than a green field, but you kill a bunch of animals, make the hunters happy, all that good stuff. So it's kind of funny going from one zone to the next. It's just like it. So we are, holy cow! I just realized we're about to level up again. So we started off at 71 and we're almost at 73. So I think if I remember right, I think at 75, I get a new talent. So that's exciting. So now we're going to open up, I believe, yeah, so this quest is kind of goofy, but we'll do it anyways. So this will be the easiest, well, kind of the easiest experience ever. So we're gonna shoot this guy and hope that we don't actually hit him, even though we probably will more than not. And we're trying to get the apple off of his head. So it's completely random. You know, it's kind of funny. It's funny, like, I love Wrath, but when I look, like, when I think about leveling here, I don't get particularly excited about any of the zones. And I don't know why that is. I guess probably because I've leveled here so much. Like, when they first did the scaling and all that stuff, like, I would always come right here. And like, and then for the longest time, like, Wrath felt like the longest leveling experience. Like, it took forever, and that might have something to do with it as well. Like, even though now it's probably going to be pretty fast. But like, I'm definitely going, like, I'm really excited about leveling up in the next iteration of the game, when they break things down even more and allow you to, like, pick which expansion you want to level in from, like, what is it, 20 to 50, or is it even 1 to 50? I'm not sure how it works completely, but like, that's going to be pretty sweet. So like, we'll definitely do a leveling series, even though it's going to be kind of the same thing. It probably will be a much shorter series from then on, but we'll definitely, like, experience that on here, like, share that experience on here. So frankly, there will probably always be a leveling series on my channel, just because it's, I don't know, it's fun to do. I get on here, I just level a character, that happens in the background, and then I ramble on about God knows what for like 20 minutes. So, and I really appreciate that you guys actually tune in to watch me do that, so thank you. As we level up, look at this, we're about to level up. I'm going to grab this. Is it an herb or is it ore? It's an herb. Haven't found any ore yet. But look at that, boom. We are level 73 now. This is nuts. I thought leveling in Classic in Retail was fast before. Man, switching over to Classic with this Winds of Winter buff going on is going to be brutal. I haven't played Classic, honestly, since the last time I recorded an episode. I've taken a bit of a break. So when I go back and do that, it's going to be like, oof, this is slow. It's going to be even worse now. But that's alright, though. It's, you know, like, it'll hit me. Like I say, like, when it comes to this, like, especially with that game, it's not something that, like, I like grinds, but I don't like it to actually feel like a grind. Like, if that makes sense. So, like, I have to be in the mood. Like, I have to be in the mindset to do it. And if I'm not, then I'm not having fun. And if I'm not having fun, then there are other things I could do to have fun. So that's why, like, I make sure I take breaks nowadays. But, you know, I'm always happy to come back to it for sure. I kind of feel bad taking out these rhinos. Kind of want to tame one, but I like, you know, I like Kirk. Kirk is awesome. Ooh, I got the ring. See? No sweat. Rings, no trouble. So, as you can tell, I like zones where you basically just kill things and you just kind of shut your brain off, hit the one button if you're using macros like I am, and just let it do its thing. So, it's pretty straightforward. Man, it's insane how much you get from herbs. Like, bam, look at that. It's crazy. The rested XP won't last too long, but it's got me more than like, it gets you a level and a half. So yeah, it's because, like, I think if I'm right, isn't rested XP double experience? So you like, it's 100% extra experience. So like, I'm pretty much getting like what is it, recruit a friend and level experience right now, I think, because like recruit a friend isn't it like 300% experience. So if I'm getting 100% from Rested, 100% from Winds of Winter, and then 55% plus 25%, which is 80% from, you know, from heirlooms and also from the PvP enabled, then I'm getting like a 280% experience. It's maddening. If I get a potion, good lord, I'd be leveling up so fast that you wouldn't be able to keep up. But I mean, as I say that, look at that, we're already 12% into this next level. So we might be flying through this game now. That's okay though. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, let me know by clicking that like button. And feel free to share it with your friends so they can enjoy it as well. Don't forget, you can subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to be notified as soon as new videos are posted.
You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and if you'd like, you can support this channel on Patreon. Links to all of this can be found in the description below. This is Kephas. Until next time.